Good morning, fellas. Adrift in Astral Seas is here, and this is the new season of Memory of Chaos, which was released just today, and I've completed all the 30 stars in 1 hour and 52 minutes. So this is the updated themes I've been using. Very important to note that when I was testing the March 7th in 4 MoC battles, I feel that March was not enough to redirect aggro, and I felt that enemies were still targeting March 7th herself, even though when I applied a shield to Jingyuan. So unfortunately, it was pretty bad experience, so I swapped out March 7th, but nevertheless, she is still S tier in my opinion, due to the fact that she can provide one large chunk of shield, remove debuffs and everything, and potentially very good for crowd control also. If you have noticed from my speedrun video that I've uploaded, Lotcha is actually more tanky now, since he's running double defense and his other defense sphere is at level 9 currently. However, it is outperforming a HP sphere, so I will need to revise my E2 Lotcha theory crafting again. So, the first 7 MoC battles was nothing too shocking. Although we have Yanqing as the MoC 06 boss, it is easy, trust me. And things will get harder when you find the ape in MoC 08, and you must make sure that you have enough defensive capability when you're dealing with the ape. That's what I want to say. And the best way to counter the ape is not a defense percentage rope sealer like what I mentioned in my MOX teams for here, but rather a Clara. So that's what I found out. This time there are not many quantum weakness enemies, so Jingyuan seems to be a better choice here. I also found out that Fire MC and Clara makes a pretty good pair, provided that Fire MC uses her basic attack most of the time to apply shields. Since there are quite a lot of Disciples of Sanctus Medicus in this update, Pela still holds strong, as she's able to remove buffs from enemies. For MoC 10, Kafka is back again, however with a very dangerous support, and this is the general of Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. So MoC 10 is a lot harder than the previous season, however the other battles are much easier than the previous season. For the tier list, nothing has changed, as every character and every placement is still relevant in this current update. Even Silverwolf is still A tier in my opinion, since Pela is doing a better job at removing buffs from the enemies. Podium wise, also nothing changed, so move on from there. Please also note that the general tier list in MOX is completely different from MoC tier list, as MoC is an outlier among outliers, and this is completely different from MoC because the mechanics are totally different. So I still advise you to follow the tier list in Memory of Chaos, as well as ignore the MOX tier list for MoC specifically. That's all for today. Cheers!